For most of my life, I thought stress was normal. I thought being exhausted was normal. I thought constantly feeling overwhelmed was normal. I thought constantly feeling pressure was normal. And most importantly, I thought this was simply what adulthood looked like. When I was younger, I never questioned it. Everyone around me seemed busy and stressed. People worked so hard, stayed up late, and pushed themselves every single day. I simply thought this is life. Looking back, I think one of the reasons I believe this is because of the environment I grew up in. My parents worked incredibly hard, 7 days a week. I am so grateful for everything they did for our family. My siblings and I grew up in a loving and caring home because of their sacrifices. And I will always be thankful for that. But one thing I remember from my childhood is that they were always working. Without realizing it, that became one of my beliefs. This is what adults do. Working hard all the time is normal. Work hard to make money. This is what life looks like. So when I became an adult, I never questioned it. I grew up believing that if I was going to do something, I had to do it perfectly. Whether it was working part-time at a restaurant, at a Spanish bar, being a cashier, or working full-time as a teacher, I always felt an enormous amount of responsibilities every day. People might have described me as a good employee. Yes, I think a good employee. But if I'm being honest, I was always nervous. I was always thinking, what if I make a mistake? I have to do this perfectly. I need to do better. I don't think I ever had a job where I thought, this is so much fun. I remember hearing a friend say, I love working at a restaurant, and being shocked. I thought, really? People feel that way? Really? Because I never did. Looking back, I don't think work itself was the problem. I think I didn't know how to take care of myself while working. I was living on a hamster wheel, running and running without ever asking myself where I was going. Something else I've realized is that our environment shapes what we think is normal. When I was living and working in Japan, I don't think I realized how hard people were working because everyone around me was doing the same. People leave their homes early in the morning. They walk to the station. They got on crowded trains. They work until it gets dark outside. Then they go home and do it all again the next day. Everyone is working so hard. Everyone's is tired, exhausted. So naturally I thought, this is normal. This is life. I never stopped to ask myself whether this lifestyle was affecting my body or my health, because I didn't know there was another way to live. It wasn't until I moved to Canada that I began noticing small differences. People take walks because they simply enjoy it. People spend time outside in nature. People ride bikes because it's fun. People slow down. People prioritize rest and hobbies. Of course, people here experience stress too, and no place is perfect. But experiencing a different environment helped me realize something important. Sometimes we don't realize how exhausted we are until we are finally given space to breathe. That's when I realized constantly feeling stressed and exhausted didn't have to be my normal. One of the biggest beliefs I've replaced during my healing journey is this: work hard to make money. Today, I think differently. Now I believe work smart. To me, working smart doesn't mean working less or avoiding hard work. It means creating a life that supports my health instead of sacrificing my health for my work. It means understanding that rest has value. It means slowing down when I need to. It means building a life that I don't need to recover from every weekend. One of the biggest lessons I've learned throughout my healing journey is that slowing down isn't laziness. Rest isn't laziness. Taking care of yourself isn't selfish. Your body isn't a machine. You're not a robot. Sometimes healing isn't only about skincare. Sometimes healing isn't about changing what we eat or the product we use. Sometimes it's about questioning the beliefs we've carried for years and asking ourselves, do I still want belief to be true for my own life? If you're constantly feeling stressed, tired, or overwhelmed, I don't think that is something we should simply ignore. Sometimes our bodies are trying to tell us that something needs to change. Healing didn't begin when I found the perfect skincare product or supplement. It began when I gave myself permission to ask, how am I really doing? That simple question changed more than my health. It changed the way I live my life. So stay open to learning, be curious, and listen to your body.